So for loading netCDF data, we need a package called netCDF4. So I already have this package. I'm using Canopy, and the way of installing the package is going to the package manager and CDF4. So I've already installed this. There are other ways of installing, you can Google them. So I want to keep this video short, just on actually loading the data. So anyway, import the package. So from netCDF4 import dataset. Okay, now we'll create a variable called nc. Now we want to mention the file name. The file is in the same folder as this script, so even if I just hit tab, if I just type in some initial letters and hit tab, then I usually would get the file, comma, we are going to read this, so R. Okay, now we want to know what variables are stored in this temperature.nc file. I like to get a list of variables, so I use a for loop for I in nc.variables print I. So it is giving us a list of variable names, but that is not enough for me. I also need to know their units and their shape, because that would be helpful later on. So I would just continue with the same line and also print their shape. So this is unit, and then the same thing for shape. Enter, and now with this we have latitude, so the degrees, and then number of latitudes that are there, longitudes, temperature. Now if we want to load this data, suppose we want to load the temperature data. Now we know its units is in Kelvin. Anyway, so with this data set, what it does is it takes care of any masked values. So sometimes if there is no data, if the temperature, this variable is only say ocean temperature, then using dataset would mask out the land from the data, as well as if there is an offset, it also takes care of that offset. So this is a very good way of loading netCDF. And now let's load the temperature thing. So temperature equals, now we have already named the file as nc, so we go into bracket t2m. So we want the entire data, so we put this. If we wanted just a section of say of some latitude, then we would, so this would have been the time, so this is the time variable. Then say if we wanted the first 10 latitudes, then it would have been 0 to 10 latitude, and then all longitude, so then all. Anyway, we just want the entire data to be loaded, so let's just do this. And so we've loaded temperature. Now let's load latitude also. Now let's see what we loaded. Ta-da!